Happy learning. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss Java constructor overloading. Constructor is similar to method. Constructor is a special method in Java. We all familiar with method, how to create method. So the same similar way, we have method overloading in Java. So method overloading in the sense, method having the same name with different parameter. So similar to method overloading, can create two or more constructor with different parameters. This is called constructor overloading. It is similar to method overloading. So Java constructor is a special method. So what is the use of Java constructor? It is used to initialize object. The constructor is called when an object of a class is created. So it can be used to set initial values for object attributes. So no need to call constructor explicitly. If it is method, you have to call explicitly. With the help of object, we have to call that particular method. But constructor is called when an object of a class is created. So constructor must not have a return type. The constructor is invoked implicitly. The constructor name must be same as the class name. Constructor name must be same as the class name. If you want to learn more about constructor, you can visit this YouTube link. So this is constructor overloading. So constructor in the sense it's a special method. Special method with no return type having the same name of class. So this is constructor. So I have created a constructor. Name of the constructor is demo. Why? Because the class name and method name should be same. This is method. So constructor is a special method having the same name demo. So here I am going to display some information, that is constructor. This is constructor. Okay, constructor. Constructor without argument. Constructor without argument. We call it as default constructor without argument. Now, so whenever we are creating object, no need to call this method explicitly. Whenever we are creating object, automatically constructor will be called. Automatically this constructor will be called. So I am going to create object for this demo. So how to create object? Demo. Object name is equal to demo. While creating object, constructor will be called. While executing this, automatically the method is called. We are not calling explicitly. This is constructor. So constructor overloading in the sense, we can have the same name with different parameters. I can have one more constructor, doesn't have any return type. I can have one more constructor. I can have one more constructor having the same name but different parameters. Here without parameters, another one is with parameter. I am going to pass some value. I can pass string value. String is here. How will you call this parameterized constructor while creating object? While creating object, demo object 2 is equal to new demo. I'm going to pass a parameterized constructor. This is constructor with argument. Okay, I'm going to pass this one. While executing this, see demo constructor overloading, constructor without argument. Here we don't have any print statement. That's why it didn't print anything. Here I am going to print the value of S. So whatever we are passing here, it will be that is parameter. It will be in S. Now if you execute this one, this is demo constructor overloading. Then constructor without argument. This constructor is called. While creating this, I didn't pass any value to parameter. Then here I am passing one value. So it is calling this constructor with argument. This is constructor overloading. If you want to overload one more method with the same name, demo, I can pass one argument, but argument may be different. Int A. So demo int A. So what I am going to do here, again I am going to create one more constructor, new, then demo. I am going to pass integer value. I am going to pass integer value. So here I am going to display that value. I am going to display that value int A, int A. So now if you execute this program, it will call, first one will be the first object. While creating this object without parameter, so it will call this constructor without argument. Then while creating object, if I am passing string as argument, it will call the second constructor. Suppose if I am creating object with integer value, then it will call the third constructor. So constructor can have the same single argument with different data types. Suppose if you are string, then one more thing, I can pass float or double, float or double data type, double D. So here while creating object, I can pass some values, 50.5. Then I can print this D value. So while executing, so it is displaying 50.5. Here we have three constructor with different data type, but only one argument, only single argument, but argument data types are different. You can overload constructor with different data type, the same argument, same single argument. Suppose if you want to add one more argument, int B. Okay, I can display both the values, int B. Suppose if I am trying to have one more with the double int, it will give you error. We can't have the same name with the same data type. So if I am trying to add one more constructor with the same int B, then if you execute, already defined, it will give you error because constructor find for demo double, it's already defined, in the class. It is not possible to define it again. But if you change the order, of the data type sequence, then it will not give you error. So it will not constructor find for demo 50.5 because we have changed here 50.5 demo double. So I am going to pass 50 double and integer value, some integer value. We are passing this one string int. Okay, double int, then int double. Here I am passing double and int. If you execute this program, see, it is calling this constructor. We are passing double and int, it will call this constructor. So if you are calling this constructor again, if you have the same sequence, int and one more is double, same sequence means it will give you double D, See, while executing, it will tell you it is already defined in class demo. So same name with same sequence. If you have, it will give you error. But if you have that order of data type is different, it will not give you error. Int B. So while passing integer value and double value, it will call this constructor. So here I can pass integer 50, then double as 20.0. If you execute this program will work. Object 1, because we have same name object 1, you can have some other name object 4. It is working fine. So this is called Java constructor overloading. Then we can have this is like method overloading. Constructor is nothing but special type of method. So thank you.